Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what can you expect in your life over the next 10 days. Now as always, you have 3 piles in front of you. Please make sure to select one that really speaks to you, and of course you can do that on the basis of the feathers, the images, or one of these plates. I'll give you some time and then we start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, then these are the messages that you can expect for the upcoming 10 days. Let's take a look. We start, of course, with Moonology. And the message for you, pile 1, is to believe in the impossible. So if whatever you want to do in your life seems like really out of your reach, you need to believe in the impossible. And maybe it is your belief that will bring certain things towards you. Raise your power of attraction, because with your power of attraction and manifestations, things may actually be possible for you. We'll take a look at your tarot and then get into more. You have 10 of Cups. You have Knight of Swords. Okay, you have King of Swords. And you have 2 of Swords. Alright. Now, you know what I feel about the upcoming 10 days is you're going to be very, very quick about things. Things are going to be moving very quickly, so possibility is you're going to be very, very busy, but you're also very impulsive when it comes to certain things. So please be mindful when you want to say something, you think things through. Because once that things you say go out of your mouth, you're not going to be able to take it back. But there's this other part of the week where you're learning your lessons, you're more calculative, you're more reserved. You will use your mind to take every decision that you want to take. And you're sort of disconnected when it comes to emotions for your decisions in the upcoming week. It is also possible that you may be involved in a lot of research, a lot of learning, a lot of forward consideration. So your work is going to be taking up a considerable amount of your time. However, there is also a possibility that you have to take some decision when it comes to life. Or there is some kind of confusion in your mind about what is the best way to approach the situation. And remember, if you're not sure about what to do, take some time. But at no point should you act impulsively. Any decision on your point based on a particular thing that you want to do has to be after careful consideration, because remember, impulsiveness can really, really damage things. Yeah, especially when it comes to your communication. However, there are also happier times for you in the upcoming week. Where you feel like you're good, everything is going fine, you're spending time with your friends, you're spending time with your family, and you're very comfortable in your own skin. You're very comfortable in your element, and you're happy with your life. So what I feel, everything that is like coming at you is coming from an outside source, and that is a source of discomfort for you. Please remember, it is best that you stick to your people. That you don't allow anybody else to interfere with your life and to take a piece of you. Yeah, that's something that you need to keep in mind. However, you have to learn something from life. Maybe a stranger will teach you a very important lesson, a life lesson at that. But you have to learn something. And when you learn this time, you have to learn it good. You may also receive advice from somebody that you know. Maybe this is advice from a friend that comes in your direction at just the right point of time. But you're learning from it. You're learning from life. But you have support around you. You're going to be very close to your family, especially in the upcoming 10 days. You're going to be able to rely on them. And I'm talking about your immediate family. Yeah, that's coming through. Now, when it comes to your work, there is also a possibility that you may be overburdened. So maybe you're taking additional responsibilities on. Or you're like, I want to do this, but I want to do this too. I don't know how I'm going to be managing that. So please ask for help. Don't try to do everything on your own. Just distribute your burdens. However, once again, with the belief in the impossible, perseverance is important. So when you want to hit a particular goal, do not give up no matter what. Because sometimes there is a possibility that you may be tested in some ways. But when the test comes, it is only to develop your confidence. So please persevere. And also for you, You may be really creative in some ways. Like you may all of a sudden feel like you want to paint, you want to draw, or any creative endeavor that speaks to you. You may be really drawn towards it. Or for some of you, you may also attend an event that is cultural in nature, or attend an event which is creative in nature, workshop, a seminar, something on those lines, which makes you feel like an artist. Okay, that's coming through for you. And interestingly, you have Archangel Michael coming in. So when it comes to Archangel Michael, you may have to let go of certain connections that are negative in nature, or you may have to think about things. It's like Archangel Michael is highlighting that these are the people who always contribute negatively to your headspace. And what are you going to be doing about it? And please remember, Archangel Michael helps you with your root chakra, with your relationships. So please, this week it's going to be very important to cut your ties with people who contribute negatively towards your headspace. And when you cut ties, please make sure that it is something that you really want. Yeah, that's something you need to do. Now, I'm also going to be giving you messages about your relationships. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, we have two. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So when it comes to your romantic relationships, you're feeling a certain way. Something is like, brewing inside you. And you have to ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? And twin flames. So once again, when it comes to relationships, sometimes the person in your life is actually a twin flame. And you may be very similar. And hence you're like really passionate about each other maybe. But that's coming through. And I'll give you one more. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream and imagine. So when it comes to your relationships, it is better to forgive and forget. Yeah, remember, don't be focused on what happened in the past. Focus on today and what you can make your tomorrow to be. So once again, when it comes to forgiveness for you, I think it is time for you, if somebody is wronged you, it is time for you to sever certain toxic connections with them. Forgive them, forget them, but definitely move on. And last one. Oh wow, you guys have a secret admirer. So somebody clearly likes you and that person may be hiding it from you a little bit. That's what I see. Of course, I'll give you your tea leaf cards. Let's see. I'll give you a few this time. Someone new is entering your life. So for a couple of you, somebody clearly new that you don't know is entering your life. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So I feel like financially you are coming into a better time. A protection from a powerful friend. So you may have a friend in your life who is very protective of you. And they really care about you. Okay, that's coming through. Waiting for news, package or letter. So you may be waiting for some news this week or some package or letter. You are highly thought of. So remember, you respect it. Somebody respects you. Somebody respects your opinion. And last one, great passion. Okay, so somehow your passion will be ignited. Now sometimes your passion may also be ignited towards a creative project or a creative endeavor, or of course your work. I'll give you your letters and numbers. Let's see. You have G 77, you have number 10, 88, P, number 2, E, H, number 55, you have number 9, you have O, you have V, you have L, oh, you have love. Okay, so bring more love into the situation, bring more love into your relationships, or just be more loving, although we don't have an N anyway. But you have O and you have P again. Oh wow, loving. So when it comes to relationship, I feel like you need to be more loving. And by your own loving nature, sometimes by forgiveness and sometimes by loving yourself first and hence cutting ties with people who are toxic, you may be doing yourself a favor. But nevertheless, either be loving towards somebody else depending on your life situation or yourself. It all depends on you and what you feel when it comes to the upcoming time in your life. Yeah, but overall, these are the messages that you need to receive today. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, then these are the messages that you need to receive for the upcoming 10 days. Alright, we start with Moonology. And the message for you, pile 2, is that you are good enough. Don't question your self-worth. Don't question, will you be able to do this, or are you good enough to achieve this? The answer is you are, and that is something you have to remind yourself. You have to be your biggest fan in the upcoming 10 days. It doesn't matter what somebody else thinks of you. Yeah? From your tarot, you have the Devil, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Fool, and you have the Emperor. See, what I feel, certain emotional patterns are holding you hostage. Maybe you're thinking about something again and again, and you're like, why is this happening? Why is this, coming towards me? So this is a pattern that you need to get rid of. Otherwise, you guys are good. Because for the rest of the week, you're really feeling positive. You're feeling positive about your emotions. You're feeling positive about your life. You just have a positive outlook towards life. There is also a possibility that you're going to be making some new friends, meeting some new people, having a good conversation with a stranger. That possibility is there for you as well. But you're opening your heart to newer experiences. That is what is changing inside you. And sometimes this could also be you going in an entirely new direction. You taking risk, you doing something that you've never done before. Travel is also on the cards for you. In fact, deciding to go on a long distance trip may also be possible. But overall, I feel like you've got this. Like you know what to do, you know which direction to go into, and you're very assertive. You are putting yourself in the leadership position and in fact thinking which direction to take your life in over the next 10 days. So this pattern, I feel like you'll be able to get rid of successfully. So, these are just phases, minor phases that come and go. And that is happening in your case as well. For some of you, dealing with somebody who's a slight tough person may be on the cards for you. So that time you have to make sure that you put your best foot forward. But you've got this. That is something I'm going to be telling you. Now, you have to listen to wisdom this week. So somebody is going to be giving you advice. So somebody is going to give you guidance about what next steps to take. So this could be in the form of professional advice, personal advice. But you would do well to listen to this person. Yeah, because listening to wisdom may help you. Now, however, you need focus this week. Because of your emotional patterns, maybe you're not able to maintain your focus, or that focus comes and goes. But please maintain that focus. If you have a goal, set forth to achieving it and don't change your mind multiple times. Oh wow, you're also having a good time with people you love. So for some of you, you may be going on a little bit of holiday, a little bit of trip. Kindred partnership is on the cards. Once again, that one-on-one cup of tea or coffee, or just a little gateway, a romantic gateway, that is also possible for you. And there is a large part of the week where you're giving to your studies, or you're learning something, gathering information, but you're really accessing some information that you don't have at this point of time. Yeah, the Akashic Library is really calling to you, and so is spirituality. So there is going to be a part of the week where you'll spend more time on your spiritual endeavors, more time on your spiritual practices, and enriching yourself and enriching your life. Sometimes learning more about spirituality may also be on the cards for you. Reading spiritual books. But spirituality is a huge part of your upcoming week. Yeah, maybe you're using your spiritualness to, release yourself of certain patterns that is coming through. Of course, I'm going to be giving you messages about your relationships. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to your soul. So when taking important decisions, trust your heart. Because if your heart is telling you, okay, this is what I want, that is what you want. Okay, don't question yourself again and again. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow the joy in your life regardless of the circumstance you find yourself in. So remember, no matter what things are around you, you are good enough. And you deserve to feel joyful. So no matter what, feel that joy in your life. And don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So don't do anything that you don't want to do, and don't let anybody guilt trip you. And healing. So when it comes to relationships, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light, for your relationship being healed this very moment. So if there is something wrong in your relationships or one of your relationships, sometimes with your own self, imagine those relationships being surrounded by a light, green light if you can, and imagine that this relationship is healed. Once again, you can invite Archangel, Raphael to help you with the healing energies. Now, I'll also give you messages from your tea leaf cards. So let's take a look at what's coming through from there. Success assured with good plans and hard work. So planning is going to be very important for the upcoming week. If you have the plans in place, success will be yours. And hard work. So hard work is definitely indicated, especially if you're starting something new or you're trying a new way of doing things, then definitely hard work, and along with hard work, focus is needed. Yeah, because you have the card of focus. Guaranteed success. So success is on you, that is for sure. Now you also have marriage. Okay, now kindred partnership, marriage. So maybe somebody in your family is getting married, or maybe you're getting married. Yeah, or maybe you're thinking about marriage commitment, that is coming through. Victory in some endeavors, you're winning something out here. Yeah, but when it comes to victory, maybe somebody has a role in play too. Listening to wisdom, yeah, that's there. A vacation, once again, as I mentioned, travel may be on the cards for you in the upcoming 10 days. And I will also give you your letters and numbers. Let's take a look. Number 10, 55, S, you have E, C, seeing things clearly, right? Maybe because of the patterns, you're not seeing things clearly. That's something you need to just take care of. P, 11, S, H, L. Oh, you have hope. Okay, just don't give up on hope when it comes to certain things. Yeah, that's there. And you have E. Oh wow, E again. W, you have L again. Number 2, I, E, 9, 22, O. Okay, you have number 30, S again, 66, and you have V. Oh, you have love once again. And when it comes to love, marriage, love. So once again, the kindred partnership. So if you're already in a relationship, then maybe you're going to be feeling more loving towards your partner, or something that has not been healed for a very long time, that starts healing. But overall, the energy is that of love, that is hope, but seeing things clearly. Maybe you finally understand who truly loves you and who truly is going to be with you always. Yeah, overall, these are the messages that I have for you. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, then these are the messages that you need to receive for the upcoming 10 days. We start with Moonology. Okay, work through your fears. So for you, pile 3, you have certain fears this week. Yeah, but just living in fear is not going to help you. You need to work towards it, getting out of it, that is. But working through your fears and imagining yourself to be a winner no matter what is something that you have to do in the upcoming 10 days. We start with Moonology. You have Justice, Queen of Pentacles, you have 2 of Pentacles, and you have 7 of Wands. All right. Now, the thing is, you are going to be very busy in the upcoming 10 days. You have a lot on your plate, a lot that you have to take care of, and a lot that you have to juggle through when it comes to the upcoming 10 days. But you've got this. You are like the true boss that is coming through for you. When it comes to your life, there's going to be justice. So if you are in the right, you're going to be having the right treatment. If you've done something wrong, then maybe you have to sort of deal with it. But you have to be fair here. So when it comes to your relationships, you have to be dealing fairly. When it comes to any element, be fair on your part. When it comes to certain things, you have to weigh the pros and cons of certain situations. So if a decision presents itself in front of you, decide which is the right path, depending on the right path for you. Now, there is going to be one part of the week where you have to defend yourself. Maybe people want to attack you or say something that you feel is not right for you. And sometimes being fearful about it may also be on the cards for you. But you have to stand your ground when it comes to certain things. If you feel like you are in the right, that is coming through for you. Yeah. Financially, I feel like you're going to be getting into a good time and you're spending a lot of money. Spending a lot of money on things that you enjoy. Yeah, that's coming through for you. Now, certain messages may also come your way. And remember, these can be divine messages as well, because Archangel Gabriel, it's all about divine communication. It's all about angelic communication. So maybe if you believe in angels, those communication lines may open for you in the upcoming week. Now, back and forth. See, I feel like there is certain decision that you have to take, but you're not sure about it. And you're like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Should I do this? Should I not do this? And that's something that's causing you to worry a little bit. Yeah, you're not sure what to do when it comes to certain things. And maybe that is why you have to assess the situation. You have to really see what is the right and what is wrong out here, which is why, with justice, I told you, if you're in the right, then you will be played right. But you have to think things through with regard to something in the upcoming week. And relationship change. Now, maybe, certain relationships are going through transformation and it requires assessments on your part. And maybe that is what you're little not sure of. Yeah, but what a magic. See, I feel like your emotions are going to be really high. Okay? But you have to bring it in balance with a little bit of logic on your part. You cannot be over emotional, which I feel at some point of time you're going to be. And maybe because you're overly emotional, you have a little bit of fears around things. That's coming through. Now, I'm also going to be shuffling a couple of cards about that. Let's see. Only time will tell. So when it comes to matters of the heart, you cannot really decide anything right now. Time will tell. So just give it time. When you pass from this world, you'll take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with your loved ones. So once again, maybe it's important for you to understand that it's better to just leave things on a loving note instead of being really sour about things, because in the end it's just love that you take with you, and deep in your heart you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So you already know what you want to do when it comes to relationships. Yeah. And last one, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, once again relationship change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and be surprised where it leads. So don't decide things beforehand when it comes to relationships. Be a little bit spontaneous there, because things keep changing, Once again, back and forth, things change, they're back to same, they change, they're back to same. Yeah, that's coming through. Let's see. Do not back down from opposition. So once again, somebody is going to try to oppose you, but you have to show your strength in which case. Dealings or relationship with a man. So you're going to be having some important things to take care of with a man. Taking a vacation or physical or mental break is on the cards. Career. Please focus on your career. For some of you, you may receive some kind of announcement, letter, news relating to your career as well. Successfully overcoming a problem. So maybe if you're going through some kind of issue, this week you'll be able to get through it successfully. Celebration, fun and enjoyment. So you're going to be having good time over the next 10 days. Yeah, that's coming through as well. And a path with money is waiting for you to finding it. Okay, so maybe career wise, you have some decision to make as well. And once you take it, I feel like a new career path awaits you. Yeah, that's what I see. And of course, I'm going to be giving you your letters and numbers. Okay. There's a lot for you guys, but well. 1177. Number 2. 30. 66, 41. F, fit. Work on your fitness, please. Yeah, because that may be important. Wit, okay, being witty about things, keeping your wit about things, very important once again. So don't let anybody fool you. Yeah, that's on the cards. Number 7, number 3, S, E, N, 15, N, U, 4, O, number 1, H, O, I, E, O again, E, D, L. You have like lodge, which is like holiday, like going out for, a little get together. That is also possible. Time, once again you have like the message of time, so only time will tell. So you have to be patient when it comes to relationships, don't like hurry about anything. And you have E. Yeah, but overall these are the messages that you need to receive for the upcoming 10 days. And as I wrap this up, that is what I'm going to be leaving you with, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.